Let's welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Devil Dog Concepts hard charger. This is a side charging attachment that goes onto an AR-15. It has a Picatinny rail attachment that goes up here, and it's got this rail on the side right here, and it's got a secondary handle that goes inside of this. Basically, what this does is it does away with your standard charge handle. You can still grab it back here and charge your AR from the because it's got the still got the catch on it. But basically, what this does is it unlocks the catch. I don't know how well you can see that, but it unlocks your catch and allows you to pull her back. And me being a lefty, it's kind of nice having this because when I go to run this and recharge it or whatnot, I can do it like most people would do an AK. You just kind of reach under and rack it and run it. Now, some of the world's greatest battle rifles are side charging, where you got your M1 Garand's, your AK-47s, your FALs. There's just a handful of other ones they're all side charging. AR is not. These guys have come up with a way to run a side charger on any AR you want to, as long as it has a forged upper and it's not one of the fancy billet uppers that has a bunch of side cuts and has a larger bulge on the side of it than a standard AR upper does. These guys reached out to me about a month and a half ago and asked me if I'd review their product. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll check it out really good. Because they knew I'd had an SFAR on my channel before. They wanted to see how it worked on the SFAR. Since all this has happened, they've gotten a Ruger SFAR, and they had an issue that I had also, and I emailed them. Dude, they emailed me like right back. Their customer service is great. Um, they said that they looked inside of the upper, and it had a lot of machine marks in it. So I pulled mine apart, looked in there, and there was a lot of machine marks in it. So I put the factory charge handle back in it. I oiled it really, really good, and I just ran it just back and forth. It still didn't look really great. So I got some emery cloth and put it on a little wooden dowel, and I cleaned the inside of that up just to get those burrs out of it. And now, I mean, it racks really, really nice. Before it was really hard to pull back. My wife couldn't get it to pull all the way back. But after cleaning up the inside of the Ruger upper, it's like this thing's good to go. It's like butter. Now, speaking of my wife, when they sent me this, I put it on my AR. I didn't have the SFAR yet, so I stuck it on a 16-inch spikes build that I have. And she literally stole the gun from me. She took it upstairs and put it in the upstairs safe and said it was hers. So I had to go out and get her another upper to put on a lower that I've had laying around forever, and basically had to build her an AR just for that because she doesn't want to change the parts on her other ARs because they're all color matching because it's Cerakoted. And we tried to put it on her Palmetto State ARV, and it didn't fit on that because it's a billet upper. So to make her happy, I had to spend money and get another gun. Well, actually, she spent the money. God, I love that woman. But you can get these in 3 different configurations. You can get them where this attachment right here either goes on the back, it can go here where this one is, and it can go up toward the front. And this, like I said, this should fit every standard forged flat top upper. Now, if you've got a carry handle upper, it's not going to fit. If you've got a billet upper, like I said earlier, it's not going to fit right. But it fits on these really good. I didn't have to work the upper like I did on this Ruger to make it work well on the other guns that I put it on, because this is actually the third AR we've had it on. Because when her upper came in, I took it back off of that AR that it was on and put it on hers, and it worked perfect on the spikes build that I got. It worked perfect on that one that we just put together for her. And when I put it into this, it was tight. So it's not the hard charger at fault here. It is 100% the Ruger upper. But y'all, these guys make a solid product. I am extremely impressed with this. I've always thought about getting like an MCX or something with a side charger on it, but I just never did because of the cost. I mean, an MCX is going to run you about $3,200, and for like 120, 130 bucks, you can pick up one of these, and they make them in different colors too. They have them Cerakoted in multiple colors, and they also have them now for an AR-10. As of filming right now, they are for sale on the website, but it is a pre-order, and I think it's supposed to ship in the middle of August, if I read that correctly. But like I said, we've ran this. This is the third gun it's been on, and once I'm done with the review, I got to put it back on her gun. But we'll probably pick up another one just to put on this. And if I do, uh, I will get the front attachment so I can bring my LPDO backwards on this. If you're running a red dot and you run your red dot all the way up to the front of your receiver, if you want to get this one or the rear attachment, if you run your red dot or your LPVO farther back, like not locked, not dead on with the front of the receiver, get the mount that goes here on the front. That way you can mount your optic behind it. But it only takes up very minimal rail space. You can see there, it's a really small attachment. It's about the same size as the attachment for the brass caster that I run. And not only do these guys make this side charger, they also have a AR-15 tool in which you can build ARs or check your ARs, take them apart, put them back together. When I got this Ruger, I just want to make sure that everything was good on it, so I pulled the rail off of it. I checked the torque on everything. I did find issues with this, and we'll see. I ran it today a little bit. I'm gonna go back tomorrow and run it some more. But their tool they make is magnificent. I'm gonna do a separate review just on it and compare it to the tools that I've been using for years. And the one tool they make allows me to throw away 3 that I've got. So I mean, it's a great product, and like I say, that review will be coming up sometime soon. Also, well, pause the video real quick. I'm gonna pull this apart and show you what everything looks like on the inside. This is the part that you attach to the top of the AR on your upper receiver. It basically attaches like any other device that you put on a upper Picatinny reel, and the charge handle. Now the charge handle goes into here, and you can lubricate this every time you clean your gun or oil your gun. Drop a little bit of oil or grease, whichever you use, down inside that slot. The slot is exposed on the side there. That way you can see if it's lubed up or not. They also recommend that you break these in because it might need a little bit of it might take some time to work it in on your upper. Um, like it's showing a little bit of wear on the side there, but it's not going to rust because it's made out of aluminum. Now, if you run any AR charge handle enough, it will look like this. Like I said, we've ran quite a bit of rounds through my wife's and mine. So I can tell you right now, this thing is solid. It's a very well built product. I'll say when you use a rear sight on this, you use your backup sight. I had to move this back 1 notch so it overhangs the rear of the receiver just a little bit, but it does not interfere with the lockup, and it still runs the hard charger just as well. This is what I put together for my wife, and it's a Spikes Honey Badger lower. It's just like a mean lower I've had laying around for a while, but it runs good and she likes it. Yeah, but once you got your hard charger upper attachment on there, you can see it sticking out there. Like this is your charge rod. I mean, it's nice and lubed. And it works just like any other AR charge handle. Find your slot. You got an open hole there, and it goes together. I mean, it's not like we're assembling anything. We're just putting a bolt in, It's not that big of a deal. Seriously, guys, it's that easy to put on. I mean, I can do it with my eyes closed now. Like I said, this is the wife's build. This is her 14.5 inch pin and weld. And I know you're going to say, hey, why do you got a pistol brace on that? It's a 14.5 inch pin and weld. Well, she's a woman. She said that's what she wanted. That's what she got. Seriously, though, this used to be my AR pistol. And this is actually pretty soft on the shoulder. And she likes that better than a stock. It's got more cushion. And she's got bony shoulders. So that's why we have a 14.5 inch pin and weld with a pistol brace. That was always my wife's least favorite thing about shooting the AR was charging it. And now she can just, let her rip. He shoots right-handed. I got a buddy that shoots right-handed. And when I took this in to sight in the optic on there, I asked him what he thought about it. He said, dude, I really like this. Like he said, that's so much easier just for me because he's right-handed to reach up and run the bolt. So if you got any questions about this, man, let me know. I can just drop in the comments. I'll answer whatever I can. Whatever I can't, shoot Devil Dog Concepts email or call them. They seem to be right on top of their emails and whatnot. They're an American-owned company. They are veteran-owned. And they seem like a great group of guys. They have, pretty good product. They also got these nice shirts that they have. It's got America on the back with a flag on it. It's pretty cool. But they have these for sale on their website. They've also got that AR tool for sale on their website. And they also sell coffee. They have a line of coffee called Crayonnator coffees. I would show you the bag, but I drank it already. I would recommend the orange coffee. It's pretty tasty. If you decide to order from their website, use the code Sacrificial5 and you'll get 5% off your order. But as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and let's take back our Second Amendment.